Barfi is a traditional Indian sweet with a fudge-like consistency. It is made with milk and ghee and is quite easy to make if you know the correct method. So let me show you how to make these barfi. I have taken 200 grams of milk powder here. Add 75 grams of ghee to it. You can use butter instead of ghee if you want. Add 3 tablespoons of a high-quality rose syrup. Since I am making rose-flavored barfi, I am using rose syrup. You can change the flavor of the barfi with any other flavorings. If you want to make almond barfi, you can use a 1/4 teaspoon of almond essence instead of the rose syrup. Give it a rough mix. Next, we have to make a sugar syrup. Pour 115 milliliters of water in a pot and turn on the stove. Please note that if you plan to use essences as a flavoring agent instead of syrup, it is essential to adjust the water measurement accordingly by replacing the 3 tablespoons of syrup with water at this point. Add 225 grams of sugar to the water and bring it to a boil. Gently simmer the sugar mixture for approximately 5 to 6 minutes, or until it has reduced and thickened into a lighter syrup consistency. Keep the stove on medium heat. Here's a quick way to determine if the syrup is ready. Take a small amount of the syrup and drop it into water. Use your fingertips to check if the sugar can easily form a shape. If it does, then your sugar syrup is ready. This is referred to as a soft ball consistency. Now you can add all the milk powder to the sugar syrup and start stirring it immediately. Keep the stove off at this point. Once all the milk powder is thoroughly combined with the syrup, gently turn on the heat to the lowest setting. You will notice the ghee separating from the mixture. Please keep the heat on a very low flame. I had to occasionally lift the pan off the flame to control the heat, as I was using the induction cooker. I turned off the cooker and began to mix the mixture. Once the heat had reduced, it became easier to incorporate the ghee into the mixture. Once the ghee is mixed in, your barfi dough will be ready. You can check if it has the right consistency by taking a small amount of the dough and using your hands to form a ball. If it easily forms into a ball, then it is ready. Next, take a shallow 6 by 9 pan or a dish. Place a parchment paper at the bottom. You can use butter or ghee to grease the pan, in case if you don't have parchment paper with you. Take note of the texture. It is a consistency that can be poured, not a dough. My pan was slightly larger than the quantity of barfi I prepared. But it's fine, it will not result in a thin consistency. You can garnish the top of the barfi with sliced pistachios. You can use any straight object such as a cake scraper to shape the barfi and gently press the pistachios. I am quite fond of cashew nuts, so I use some of them as well. You can even add dry fruits to this. While the barfi is still warm, make some markings on the top, so that it will be easier to cut them out once it has cooled. After waiting for 10 minutes, when the barfi has completely cooled down, you can cut the barfi along the markings and separate each square. You may now serve the barfi on a lovely platter and relish it with your family and friends. Barfi is a popular sweet dish commonly served during Indian festivals like Diwali and Eid, as well as at wedding celebrations. It is considered a must-have dessert on the menu. I hope you enjoyed my recipe tutorial. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more interesting recipes.